Have you ever caught yourself thinking, gosh, who am I to be doing this? Or I just don't know enough yet. Well, maybe you're just getting started in your practice and you wonder if anyone will actually take you seriously. Or maybe you've been at it for a while and you still question whether or not you are expert enough. Well, if that sounds familiar, I hope you'll take a deep breath with me because for sure you're not alone. Every single practitioner that I've worked with over the past decade has felt this way at one point or another. But the good news, confidence is not something you're born with, it is actually something you build. So today, I'm going to walk you through a few powerful shifts that are sure to help jumpstart and help you to show up with confidence, even if you feel brand new. Hi, and welcome. I'm Lesli Bitel, business strategist and mentor for integrative and functional medicine practitioners and coaches who want to build a profitable, sustainable practice without all that burnout. And I'll be honest, when I first started my own nutrition practice, I really didn't feel all that confident either, in all honesty. I remember looking around at what everyone else was doing and just thinking, oh my gosh, there's so much further ahead. Who is going to listen to me? And I even remember thinking, I shouldn't charge very much because I don't know enough yet to make it worthwhile. But here is what I have since learned: confidence does not arrive before action, it grows because of action from doing. So if you've ever felt stuck waiting to, feel ready before you take action, this is for you. Let's walk through 5 shifts that can help you build confidence and just really feel grounded in your practice. All right. Number one, confidence comes from taking action. One of the biggest misconceptions about confidence is that you have to feel confident before taking action and everything needs to be ready beforehand. This one is so huge. Action comes first. I would say imperfect action builds confidence. So, I mean, even think about when you first drove a car, you probably didn't feel very confident at all. I remember my hands were gripping the wheel, my heart was pounding, and, I was just hoping I wasn't gonna, hit a mailbox or something. But over time with practice, it becomes second nature. Business works the same way. If you want to feel ready before you post on social, before you tell people what you do, or before you launch your program, you're gonna be waiting a very long time. Confidence does not show up at your doorstep. Instead, you create it by stacking small actions over time. So instead of asking, how can I feel confident? Ask yourself, what's one small action I can take today to start building my confidence? What is my next small step in this process? Write one post, tell one person about your services, maybe even record one short video. Each of those actions is like a building brick. One day you look around and realize you've built a whole foundation of confidence. All right, shift number 2, position yourself as a guide and not the all knowing guru. Another reason practitioners hold back is because they think, I don't know enough yet. This one is so common. But the thing is your clients are not looking for the guru sitting on a mountaintop with all the answers. They're looking for a guide, a partner, someone who's maybe just a few steps ahead of them who can walk the path with them. So think of it kind of like hiking a mountain. Would you rather have someone at the top shouting directions down to you or having someone walking right beside you, showing you where to step next? Pretty sure it's the latter. That's your role. You don't have to know everything. You just have to know enough to guide your clients from where they are now to where they want to be. So instead of asking, gosh, am I expert enough? How about this? Where have I already created clarity and results that I can share? That's where your authority lives. All right, shift number 3, share your unique perspective. Now, it's easy to look around online and think, oh my gosh, everyone's already talking about such and such topic or niche. What could I possibly add? Honestly, I hear this one all the time too. But here's the truth: no one else has your unique story, your voice, or your way of teaching. Even if 10 other practitioners were to teach similar concepts, no one explains those concepts the way you do. Maybe you're the one who makes complex ideas finally stick. Maybe you're the one who brings empathy and humor into the process. Maybe it's your own personal story that is exactly what someone else needs to hear to be inspired to take action. So, your lived experience is your competitive edge. So, instead of blending in, maybe lean into what makes you different. That's what makes people trust you. Shift number 4, consistency builds authority. And I got to say, this one's huge because confidence does not come from doing something only once. It comes from showing up again and again, even when it feels like no one's watching. So think about the people you follow online or in your field. Do you trust them? Probably, because they consistently show up and deliver value. Every post, every video, every small email is like, let's like another deposit in the bag. So over time, that consistently tends to compound, and suddenly you are the one that people look to as the go to resource in your niche. Shift number 5, don't hide your offer. And here's where so many practitioners really tend to get stuck. You can talk all day about the science, your topic, but the minute it's time to share your offer or invite someone in, you freeze. So you worry about sounding pushy or salesy, or you worry that I hear this one, my handouts aren't ready. But here's the reframe: not sharing your offer is actually doing your audience a huge disservice because, yes, your free content helps, but the real transformation happens when someone works with you directly, especially over time. If you have a solution that can change someone's life, I kind of feel like it's your responsibility to let them know it exists, don't you? So, sharing your offer isn't pushy, it's an invitation. I personally think it's our obligation to share the solution that can help solve the challenges that your prospective clients are struggling with. How else are they going to know there's a solution that's within their reach? And like everything else, the more you do it, the easier it gets. The first time your voice might shake a little bit, but by the 10th, pretty sure you're going to feel pretty good about it. So let's bring all of this together, shall we? All right. Confidence isn't something that you wait around for, it is something that you actually build by doing. You build it by taking imperfect action every single day, by guiding instead of trying to be the all-knowing guru, by owning your unique voice and sharing your vulnerabilities. And really important, showing up consistently and sharing your offers with pride, not an apology. Let them know, hey, I've got a lifeline here for the problem in which you are struggling with. So, my challenge to you this week: what is one small step that you can take to help build that confidence? Maybe it's hitting that publish button on a post you've been sitting on. Maybe it's sharing your offer with a prospective client. Maybe it's sharing about your new program or showing your face on video for the first time. That would be great. Whatever it is, take that step because every time you act, you're stacking another brick in your foundation to help build your confidence. And I want to thank you so very much for spending this time with me here today. And if this message resonated, I hope you'll hit that like button. It really does help me reach more practitioners just like you who are ready to grow with purpose. And also, if you'd be willing to hit that subscribe button so that you will know when more videos drop. And if you'd like more support and resources to help grow your confidence in your business, head on over to lesliebitel.com. There's a ton of free resources waiting there for you. And I will look forward to seeing you next time. And remember, confidence isn't something that you find, it's something that you create.